All right, this week's story is Bat Loves the Night. It was written by Nicola Davies. She's our, what's it called? She's our author. And it was illustrated by Sarah Fox Davies. So she's the illustrator. She drew the pictures. Bat Loves the Night. Bat is waking, upside down as usual, hanging by her toenails. Her beady eyes open, her pixie ears twitch. She shakes her thistledown fur. She unfurls her wings, made of skin so fine the finger bones inside show through. Now she unhooks her toes and drops into black space. With a sound like a tiny umbrella opening, she flaps her wings. Bat is flying. Can you picture and hear in your mind, can you envision or can you hear a tiny umbrella opening? You can kind of hear it. Out under the broken tile into the nighttime garden. Over bushes, under trees, between fence posts, through the tangled hedge, she swoops untouched. Bat is at home in the darkness. As a fish is in the water, she doesn't need to see. She can hear where she is going. So she doesn't need to see. She can hear where she's going. That's interesting. Bat shouts as she flies, louder than a hammer below, higher than a squeak. She beams her voice around her like a flashlight, and the echoes come singing back. They carry a sound picture of all her voice has touched. Listening hard, Bat can hear every detail, the smallest twigs, the shape of leaves. Gliding and fluttering back and forth, she shouts her torch of sound among the trees, listening for her supper. All is still. Then a fat moth takes flight below her. Bat plunges fast as blinking and grabs it in her open mouth. But the moth's pearly scales are moon dust slippery. It slithers from between her teeth. Bat dives, nets it with a wingtip, scoops it into her mouth. So look, she's netting it up. She's kind of blocking it in. This time she bites hard. Its wings fall away like the wrapper from a candy. In a moment, the moth is eaten. Bat sneezes. The dusty scales got up her nose. Hunting time has run out. The dark will soon be gone. In the east, the sky is getting light. It's past Bat's bedtime. She flies to the roof in the last shadows and swoops in under the broken tile. Her bedtime is when the sun comes up. Inside there are squeakings. 50 hungry batlings hang in a huddle, hooked to a rafter by oversized feet. Bat lands and pushes in among them, toes first, upside down again. Bat knows her baby's voice and calls to it. The velvet scrap batling climbs aboard and clings to Bat's fur by its coat hanger feet. Wrapping in her leather wings, the baby suckles Bat's milk. Outside, the birds are singing. The flowers turn their faces to the sun. But inside the roof hole, the darkness stays. Bat dozes with her batling, waiting. When the tide of night rises again, Bat will wake and plunge into the blackness, shouting. Bat loves the night. Do you know any other animals that love the night instead of the day? Can you think of any nocturnal animals? We'll be talking about that in class. Hope you enjoyed.